Okay, Joe, what made you pick this piece of text and give it to Nico?
I like it because because of the cynicism behind it, and I think that Nicola can really portray like sort of anger and kind of like hatred behind it. And I think I don't know, I'm a fan of like really cynical kind of monologues. And I thought to myself, it's like when we initially first worked together, it's like I feel like already clicking basically, and that's why I kind of kept it to him. It's like I've tried this piece with like other actors and actresses, but it just didn't work. But I think Nico really fits it because he can really get that tone across.
Why was that? Because I've come across this before with Mr. Robot. I've just found very difficult to get actors to bring that to life, but he has connected with it. What is that connection, do you think?
I don't know. I think it's just the kind of character scenario I kind of gave you in a sense, because initially I didn't end up even watching like the original clip or anything like that because I wanted to put my complete own spin on it. Obviously, I will go back and watch it afterwards, but I think to myself, it's like I saw that anger and his eyes basically, and his ability to kind of make it, I don't know, get like an angry tone across basically. It's like it just kind of worked for the piece, and it worked for what I had for the kind of like tone I was going for. Because I know Mr. Robot's like there's a lot of characters who are kind of like monotone and
Not very cynical, but not angry. I've never seen him angry before.
Yeah, but I wanted to get anger across in this one. That's what I felt when I read it in the first place.
How was it working with Joseph, Nico?
It was pretty good. There was that connection we had at the beginning because we both didn't watch the series, and actually we were thinking about the same thing. I was like, it's like interrogation, and he said, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, and that helped me really like get into it because it's the first time I see that monologue, and
good.
It's really good.
How many times have you met and gone through this?
Well, it's the first time we did it was back in October, and then we've met a couple times over the last week or so. For a few hours, we booked like a room in Eldon Building and such, and just practiced for 2-3 hours.
Good.
And then last night we did like a little session as well beforehand just to prep.
I think you've done a great job. I think that you've taken this text, because I've not seen a good Mr. Robot, and I think that's the best one I've seen. I think that Nico has brought that to life. That's suited your character. That suited your direction. I think it's more than cynical. It's angry and physical, but it feels pulled back. And I think you've got that from working together and all your time together. And last night, I think spending that time together was worth it because you've got the performance that feels nuanced and
it was all
emotional.
fresh in our heads as well. All these new ideas just kept coming up each time we met basically, and we kind of all brought them all together.
I've watched you directing other actors, and I thought you were going to find this a struggle. I thought that you were finding it hard to convey what you need.
I was,
but maybe you're just with the wrong actor, because this has worked perfectly for you. What's Joseph? What would you tell him as a director? What can you help him with? Advice or for the future?
He's pretty good, and
I won't be offended.
no, I actually don't have anything to say because we work so good together. Like, he's giving me the opportunity to try new things out, and he's like has a clear image in his head of what he wants to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's like helping me, not like I don't know. He's pretty good.
Good.
Pretty good.
All right.
Yeah.
Well done.
Mhm.
That's it.
Thank you.